Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Pioneers. For the past month we've been playing the Seafarers with gold map type, and we have been defeated every single time on it. I've been stubborn about it and I kept wanting to play on this specific map type until I would have won, but I think we had enough of it personally. Like, I've played so much of it that I think most of you guys are actually kind of sick of it. So I don't want to play anymore on it. I wish there was a random map type that we could have selected so that we could have picked any one of these, honestly. But I guess there's no random option, so we have to manually pick whichever one we want. Let's go with the pond. This looks interesting. It's only a 2-player map and the victory point target is 12 by default, so let's go with that. Since it's only a 2-player map, we need to add a single computer player. And now let's launch our own client and enjoy ourselves. So Nixon will be playing against an AI named Richard Nixon. He goes first and will be going second. Let's place our settlements. Now, since we're going second and this is only a 2-player map, we will get to place both our first and second settlement one after the other. So there's not much trickery that he can do to fuck with us. So I think this is a really good deal for all of us. So we get to strategically place both of our settlements really well. Now, where would we like to place our 2 settlements? This spot is really nice, although it's right next to a 2-towel, and 2-towels are pretty rare. You have to roll a 1 and a 1 to get resources from a 2-towel, which is quite rare. And over here it's a bit better. It's an 8-towel, which is quite common, next to a 5-towel and a 9-towel. I move 5-towels and 9-towels are quite common, and there's also the port at wheat. Now we could use the 2x1 wheat port. So I'm kind of tempted to place my settlement somewhere around here. But if we were to place our settlement either here or here, then we would need, if we place it over here, we would need bricks, wool and wars. And if we place it over here, we will need wheat. Oh, I mean grains, bricks and war. So bricks and war we will need regardless of where we place it. I guess over here would be a nice place to start out with. Yeah, I think this is quite nice. Let's diversify a bit. Let's place our first settlement right over here at a 2x1 wool port, so we would be able to exchange any 2 wool for any resource of our choice. So let's do that and go westward, and over here we will choose this location, and I guess head northward. I think this is fine. I think these 2 settlements would be a nice starting point. Now the Richard Nixon has to place his own settlement, and he places it over here. And now he rolled a die, and he rolled a 6. So I got 1 brick out of that. So now we have lumber, wool, and 1 brick. So these are the 3 resources that we have in total. Let's roll the die ourselves. We rolled a 4, so we don't have any settlements placed next to any 4 towels, so we didn't get anything out of that. Now let's think about it. How do we want to do this? I want to build I kind of want to build as soon as possible in this direction. So let's use 1 lumber and 1 road and 1 brick to build a road segment on this edge right over here. And now let's end our turn. He played his own turn. Let's roll the dice. We get another brick out of it, but we cannot do much about it. Let's finish our turn for now. He rolled a 7, and because he rolled a 7, he got to move the robber, and he placed it on the 6th tile for us. So from this point on, we cannot, even if he or me roll a 6, I will not be able to get any resources out of this tile specifically, because the robber is on it, which is quite annoying. But I rolled an 8, so that didn't matter that much. We got a wool out of it, which is not particular. No, we got a lumber out of it, never mind. So, but still, that's not particularly important for me. Let's roll another die. We rolled a 7 ourselves, so now we get to move the robber somewhere else. Let's target him because he's obviously the one that's making the most. He is the only opponent that we have. Let's compromise this 8 brick tower for him. That's a well, I call it a brick tower, but it's actually a mountain. That's the colloquial name for it. So let's. Wait, was it a mountain? No, it's a hill. Mountains are the ore tiles. Hills are the brick tiles. Yeah. So let's put the robber over his 8th tile, and we stole a resource from him, and we got another lumber from that. Now we got a brick, and let's roll another time, and now we got both a wood and a wool. So let's go. Let's go in this direction for now, because I kind of like, you can build settlements in this game pretty much on any corner of any hexagon as long as you are at least two segments distance from any other settlement or city. So we can already build a settlement right over here. But I didn't have the wheat necessary to build the settlement over there, so instead I chose to make another road segment. But we can build a settlement over here at any point, unless he makes his own settlement over here to prevent me from making my settlement over here, because then it would be only 1 segment distance between them. But I don't think he will do that, because he will need to make another road over here first and then build his settlement over here, which is quite unlikely. Let's roll the die again. Not much is happening, so let's finish our turn. Roll the die again. We get... yeah, we have 2 war towers, but that doesn't really help me that much. Let's... we have the 2x1 wool port, and we have 3 wools in our possession right now, so we might want to... Let's exchange 2 of our wool for a brick, shall we? So let's do that. And with this brick and a lumber, we will make another extra road segment right over here. So this is where I want to make another settlement, as well as over here. So I think we will be able to do that. Let's roll another die. We get to play we roll the 7, so we get to place the robber, to move the robber once again. Let's compromise his lumber, shall we? I think this is an acceptable thing. Let's finish up. Let's roll another die. So we have 4 wars and 2 wool. Now I really want to start making settlements, but in order to do that, every settlement you build, you need to use up, for every settlement you want to build, you need to use up 1 lumber, 1 brick, 1 wool, and 1 grain. And we have none of those. We have only we have only wars, and 4 wars and 2 wool. 2 wool and 4 wars you cannot do much with, but we'll see. Now we have 5 wars and 2 wool. I don't know, this is a really nasty situation. Can I trade? Like, maybe we can make a city, because you can upgrade already existing settlements from your side to cities Each upgrade will require you 2 grains and 3 ores, and we have 5 ores, so maybe we can grab some grains from him. I just need 1 grain from him in exchange for a war. So let's see if he would accept. He rejects the trade though, so he doesn't want that. I guess I might as well grab a grain anyway from the 2x1 wool exchange that I have available. Let's do that. Let's finish up. Roll the die. So now we have, this is an interesting predicament. I really want an extra grain so that I can upgrade to a city, but the thing is, I have 5 ores, 1 grain, 2 bricks, and 1 wool. This is an annoying circumstance because in order to upgrade a settlement into a city so that you get double the resource yield whenever that tile or whenever any of its adjacent tiles gets rolled, I would need to pay. So in order to do the upgrade, I will need to pay 2 grains and 3 wards. I have 5 wards but only 1 grain, so I need an extra grain at the very least. Now I don't have a port to make that immediately useful, so I would need to grab the grain somehow from my opponent. So let's see, I want a grain in exchange for ores or bricks, since I have both, or even wool. I'm willing to trade all of these with him, but he still doesn't want that, which kind of sucks. I could wait for another turn to see if I get another wool or something so that I could trade away 2 wool for 1 grain, but instead what I will, I have 9 resources at this point, and the 9 resources is a very bad number because it's basically it's strictly above 7 resources. And whenever you have more than 7 resources in your possession, whenever a player rolls a 7, 2 things happen. The first thing is that that player would get to move the robber anywhere he wants. But the second thing is that before that happens, every player that has strictly more than 7 resources has to discard half of their resources to the bank. So now that I have 9 resource cards, if he rolled a 7 or if I rolled a 7, I would have to discard 4 of these cards, which I really don't want to do. That would be a waste. So instead I will do the 4x1 exchange that's always available for any resource that you have, for 4 wars to get 1 single grain, and now I'm down to 6 resources. So even if he rolls a 7 or I roll a 7, I won't have to discard anything. So let's finish up right now. But I did lose, oh no, I did gain 1 war. Okay, now we are at the point where we can start doing some stuff. So we have 2 grains and 2 wars. You need 3 wars and 2 grains to upgrade a settlement into a city. Now we have 2 wools though, and we also have the 2x1 wool port. We have a settlement at a 2x1 wool port. So what we can do is exchange these 2 wool for an extra war at the bank. So let's do just that. 2 wool for a war, yes please, and now we get 1 extra war. Now we have 3 wars and 2 grains, which is everything that we need to upgrade an existing settlement into a city. One of our existing settlements into a city. And I will do that immediately. I will do it with this. And now we have 1 settlement which is worth 1 victory point and 1 city which is worth 2 victory points. So we're up to 3 victory points, which is quite nice. Let's finish up. Let's roll again. We get to place the robber once again, and the robber will be placed right at his hill tile, the 8 hill tile. Oh fuck, I fucked myself over. Oh no, I didn't. I'm the right. I'm the blue player. Why did I think I fucked myself over? No, I fucked him. He's the red player. I'm the blue player. Right. Let's finish up for now. He rolled a 2. I rolled a 4. Nothing much to say over here. I kind of want now to make settlements, more settlements, because I think that's worthwhile. Well, we shall see. Let's finish up for now. He fucked me by placing him by moving the robber on my own hill tile, which is quite annoying. But either way, I should really make a settlement at an ore port, because I'm getting a lot of ores. Where even is the ore port? Honestly, I don't think there is an ore port. There's a wool port over here. There are 2 3x1 ports, one over here and one over here, and there's a 2x1 grains port over here. But that's about it. There are no ore ports whatsoever in this on this map, which is quite concerning. Anyways, let's start making settlements. We have 4 ores, 2 bricks, and 3 wool. Now we have a 2x1 wool port, so we can exchange in 2 wool for any resource of our choice. So let's do that with a lumber, because we haven't been getting a lumber for quite some time. I want a lumber in exchange for wool. He doesn't wish to trade with me, so I'll do the default 2x1 trade that I can, because I have that port to get 1 lumber. And now I want to grab a grain as well in exchange for ores. Yeah, so 4 ores for 1 grain is acceptable to me. And now I have 1 lumber, 1 wool, 1 grain, and 2 bricks. So I can make a settlement, and I will do that right over here. So that's an extra settlement right there, which is quite nice. I really like that. Let's roll again. Now, nothing to do yet, so let's keep on rolling. Nothing to do yet, so let's finish up right now. He moved he moved the robber to our mountain, to our 9 mountain tower though, which is quite annoying. Let's roll the dice. Nothing we can do just yet. Let's finish up. He moved the robber once again to our hill tower, which I'm not particularly fond of. And every time he moves the robber onto one of our towers, he steals one of our resources at random, which really fucking annoys me. I am out of wars right now because of this. The motherfucker is annoying. Okay, now I rolled the 7, so I get to move the robber wherever I want. So let's move the robber over his free tower and we stole one of his wools in the process. Yeah, let's make another settlement with this. Like, we have 1 lumber, 3 wool, and 3 bricks. All we need is 1 extra grain, and we can grab that grain through a 2x1 wool exchange. So let's do just that. And now let's make our last settlement over here. Now we only have 7 settlements that we can still do, 7 cities as well, and 15 road segments. But we are in a nice position right now. So we just won a grain, which is quite nice. Now we won another grain. Let's roll another dice. We got 2 bricks out of it, which is quite nice. So we've got 2 bricks and 2 grains, but we can't do anything with that combination right now. He moved the robber over our 8 hill tile. Oh no, our 6 hill tile. That's not an 8, it's a 6. God damn, the contrast is really bad on that. Let's roll the die. Nothing we can do. Let's finish up. We got another grain. Roll again. Nothing we got. End up. He made a... Oh, he... Wow, he's up to 7 victory points already because he made 5 settlements and a city. So 5 plus 2 is 7. That's significant. I think it's time we got serious and started messing with him. So let's go, let's start building more roads because I want to unlock the longest road achievement. So let's make another road right over here. And yes, now we unlock the longest road achievement via our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segment road. So now we have the longest road achievement, which is worth 2 victory points. So we're up to 7 victory points. Remember that to win the game you need 12. And yeah, let's roll again. We're almost at the point where we can upgrade one of our settlements into a city. All we need is an extra war, which we can grab by exchanging 2 wars for a 2 wars for a war. So let's do just that. Or we can add, let's just do with the wool stuff. So now let's upgrade you. And now we have a city. So now we're up to 8 victory points, which is quite nice. Yeah, we're making a lot of progress, slowly but surely. Let's finish up. And don't forget that we have the 2x1 wool port on our side as well. So that's quite important. We get to place the robber once again. Let's place the robber right over here. And we stole some more resources from this guy. Now that we have 5 grains and we have a settlement at a 2x1 grains port, we can grab both a lumber and a brick to make another road. So let's do just that. And let's head southward from this point on. I keep on wanting to extend this specific road so that we make sure that he doesn't steal our longest road achievement by making an even longer road. I think that's what he's attempting here in the west. Like he has a 1, 2, 3, 4 segment road, which is still lower than my 5 and now 6 segment road, but I still want to be sure that he doesn't mess with that. Okay, nothing we got just yet. Let's roll the dice. Yeah, let's make another settlement over here because we still have 8 remaining settlements that we can make. So to make more settlements we need a lumber, which I will get through the grains, and the wool, which I will also gain through the grains. Let's make another settlement right over here. We're up to 9 victory points, but so is he. Damn, he is right on my toe. Oh god, he is up to 9 victory points now because he has 6 fucking settlements. He's really desperate to win. This is annoying. But I don't think he can make... Oh yes, he can still make more settlements on this side as well. So this fucking sucks. He is really desperate to make more settlements, I will say that much. And I don't like that one bit. I don't know what I want to do, honestly. We cannot make a settlement over here because that would be only one road away from his own settlement, so that's not allowed. We can make a settlement over here, but I don't know if I want to make a settlement that's adjacent to a 12 tile, because 12 is so rare to roll a dice for. Like you need to roll 2 6s to activate a 12, which is quite rare. Like this side of the map is kind of his. I don't want to... He got most of the good stuff, so I don't want to interfere with that. So let's extend... First let's grab some more lumbers by exchanging 4 bricks for each lumber. And let's extend westwards instead, because I think that's more worthwhile. Let's roll something else. Let's place the robber right over here. Finish up. Let's roll again. Let's make some more roads over here. Like, I kind of want to get to this 3x1 general tower, so we could exchange 3 resources of the same type for any resource of our choice. That would be quite useful. He's at 11 victory. Ah, he fucking won. God damn it. He won by making more settlements over here. Like, he's been making settlements really fast throughout this entire game. I can't believe how quick he was about it. He's been getting a lot of good resources, I guess. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join, details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.